Oh, hello, guys. Oh, I'm being a silly Billy. I still keep fucking buying games off eBay, and I just don't have anywhere to put them. I've got like three, four, five, about seven big boxes in the hallway, and I've got about six big cardboard boxes in the living room. Then I've got boxes of those empty CD cases, which I've not gone through again yet because I need to take all the inserts out and all the disc out to chuck away to make them a bit lighter. I've got all those DVD cases, and I've still got more stuff coming. I just bidded on over 150. Um, it states like large amount of empty cases, and yeah, there's about 150 cases. What can I try to get to the bloody page? It's got PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 2. There's probably about 70 PlayStation 2 boxes there. No, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, about 70 PlayStation 2 cases. They got like the actual cover art. On the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 2. I don't think they're going to come with manuals. But I'm going to email the guy again. I just sent him a message asking him to send them out straight away. Bloody hell, I've just seen that ad here. And no, I'm not going to bid for it because it's £3,500 for 2,700 discs, manuals, artwork, cases. And no, I'm not going to be buying them, so I've got nowhere to put them. And I wouldn't want to spend $3,500 on those. No fucking way. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these, some of the games and the cases and stuff like that. What I might do is start putting some on Facebook later on. I've got about 8 monitors, which I can't really use because I've only got the VGA and the DVI, and they're too small for what I want. And I've put like 6 or 7 downstairs underneath the cubbyhole, so they can't be seen. But I've still got another 2 here. Plus, I've got a big TV as well, which I want to try and use for the CCTV camera I've got. Now, my living room is actually getting more tidier. I threw a lot more stuff out today, empty boxes, carrier bag, bin liners of stuff. So it is getting there. But the thing is, I still ain't got nowhere to put these bloody games or anything, No, even my cupboards are full because they've got like consoles in there. They've got Xbox. I think they've got 2 Xbox Ones, about 4 or 5 Xbox 360s, and about 5 or 6 Wii consoles. Now, I will most probably later, when I've got the living room sorted out, start bundling up like an Xbox or a Wii or a PlayStation 2, because I think I've got a spare PlayStation 2. And I think I said Xbox 360. Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, Wii console, and I think I've got a spare Xbox One. So what I'm going to do, when I've got the room in the living room, I'm gonna start bringing out those consoles one at a time. Make sure they're all working properly, and I'm gonna bundle up like 10, 12 games with them, and then stick them on Facebook and hope that someone might, bite their bread, you could say, and hopefully I might get rid of some. I don't know how much I'll put them up for. I'll have to do some research on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, see how much people are selling them for. I don't want to kind of like lose money, but I want to kind of undercut people. And I have noticed that every time I look on Facebook Marketplace, there is never ever anything in my area to buy. It's always like Norfolk, Suffolk, Brighton, Bury, all over the other place, but there's nothing around my area in the 10 to 15 mile radius. There is like stuff in London, but I wouldn't be able to buy anything from London because I ain't got no transport. I don't drive. So that's why I've been buying a lot of shit off eBay. And I'll tell you one thing, my sister would do their fucking nut. But, it's kind of like a little bit of an investment in one way, because I do want to keep a lot of the games for, a good few years, and hopefully that the game prices shoot up, then I can start knocking them out a little bit, because then that is classed as my own personal belongings. And I can't get into trouble for that. But if you're going to be buying and selling, that's class as a business, which I've not been on or doing. The consoles I bought were mainly to collect and to put on show in my bedroom or living room. But I can't do that at the moment because the living room's still kind of cram packed. I haven't got the right shelving, which I was supposed to have bought. I did buy some shelving, but they're too small. So I could probably still use them, but only like display small items like I suppose like controllers, maybe some small box stuff, kind of thing. If it's around about that size, then I can put it on because that's how big the shelf is. Because I went and bought the wrong ones, and I couldn't be asked to take them, send them back. So what I'm going to do is put some shelvings up, and then I can display some of the consoles that way, I suppose. I do have shelving, like those shelving there, up there. Let's go on to my other page. Yeah, these shelving here up the top, I've got like electronic stuff, screwdriver sets. I've got me cleaning stuff for me JFJ, and I do want to put the JFJ in the living room as well at one time, but I've just got nowhere to put it at the moment. So I do want to start doing this cleaning in there instead of doing it in here. But I still need to sort the living room out. I've got about 8 bags of stuff to take to charity at the moment, and they're all too heavy to carry, in one hand. I wouldn't be able to carry 8 bags, no way. I can probably carry 3. I can just barely carry a light bag with my left hand, and the other 2, heavier bags I can carry with my right hand. So it means like going up to the charity shop, either Mitcham or Streatham, and giving these like bags of stuff, to the charity. I've even got 2 massive boxes. I mean, real massive boxes, of like old postal stamps. Now, one of the charity shops at Streatham said they'll take anything, in the electronics and stuff like that, they'll take anything. So what I've got to do is start bundling them up in like carrier bags, and then I can take them up as I go along, because there's two great big massive boxes of stamps in there. In the hallway, I've got a bag of like old white and gold postal labels. So I used to, like, buy, sell, and trade, stamps years and years ago, before I came over here, where I moved to, and they've always like been stuck in like a cupboard or in a box, stuck in the living room, and I never got around to like doing what I wanted to do. I kept buying stamps and like sticking them in boxes, and I was going to go through them and like look for unfranked ones, and because unfranked ones used to go, for a pretty penny. If you had like £50 of unfranked stamps, people would be paying like 20-30 quid for them, because those little naughty people would probably use them again. I didn't do that. I just like sold unfranked stamps. Out of massive bundles that I used to get. I used to get like 8 to 10 kilos of stamps at one time, and I used to sit there going through them one by one, looking for unfranked stamps, and then all the ones which were franked I put back into a different box, and all the unfranked ones I put in a separate box. And I didn't get that many, because like a lot of the stamps came from either a charity organisation or from like an auction or from somewhere else, and like a 10-kilo bag used to be about 50 quid. And, sometimes I did get my money back by selling on frank stamps and just like little packets of like stamps that have got like the stamp mark on. So, sometimes I got my money back, but there's a time when I just thought, I can't be bothered with this anymore. And I stopped doing it. And it left me with fucking 2 great big massive boxes of stamps. So, and they'd never been picked through. Them ones never been picked through. So there could be hundreds and hundreds of unfranked stamps in there. But the thing is, we can't use those stamps anymore. We've got to use the ones which have got the king head on. But the unfranked ones, people will still collect them and stick them in the labels, because sometimes they want them mint like that, and sometimes they want them with the actual postal stamp on. And if it's got like an error on the stamp, then people would, still buy them and collect them. Now, there's a massive stamp market out there. A bit like the gaming community, there's a massive gaming community out there. Just like the stamps, there's a massive stamp community out there. I don't think I ever made money out of it. I probably lost money, because I've probably got about 40 kilos of stamps in the living room, sitting there doing nothing. So, I can't carry a massive box, 20 kilos up to the post office. No way, I wouldn't be able to do it, on a public transport. It's going to be 2 or 3 kilos each time I go up there. I'll have a word with the person. I'll say, look, if you want more stamps, if you've got a vehicle, just come down and pick them up. So I can't keep going up there all the time. It's not so much, it ain't going to cost me any money, because I've got like me over 60 Oyster card. So, I can go up there 2 or 3 times a day if I wanted to, but I can't be bothered to keep going up there every day, Even once, a couple of times a week ain't too bad. But, Streatham is about an 8-9 minute ride on the bus, depending on traffic. Mitcham is around about the same, a little bit shorter, but there's only one shop that takes electronics in there, and I don't really like going in there, because they're very, some of the staff in there used to be very fucking like rude, and I didn't like them. I really didn't like them. So, let's edit this general chat. Yeah, so like, I'm not saying what charity shop it is, but I did actually work in there as a volunteer at one time, and like I was able to get like a few bits, on discount. But it wasn't any kind of like gaming stuff because I wasn't really into that kind of stuff at the time. It was more kind of other stuff that interested me. Sometimes it was DVDs, sometimes it was records, or not records, cassettes. I never ever picked up clothing from a charity shop. So I had that phobia about getting clothes from a charity shop. I just don't know who's worn it, if it's covered in bugs, because a lot of charity shops don't clean their shit, Why is it not working? I know charity shops don't clean the stuff. I guarantee it. They don't clean them. They don't put them in a washing machine and a dryer and then hang them up. As soon as they get them, they're hoping that the person who bought them in as a donation has kind of like washed them, cleaned them, and all that kind of shit. Yeah, but when I worked in a charity shop here as a volunteer, some of them clothes really stunk, and like we couldn't like put them out on this hanger to resell because we would have had a lot of complaints about them. So they got rebagged up and sent somewhere else to be cleaned. And they might come back, or they might go to another charity shop, or they might have got binned. But there are, I don't mind helping charity shops because you're giving something and they're making money to put towards whatever charity it is, like whether it being cancer research or children's donations or homeless people, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I don't mind helping them. I've never really gave them money to put in donation jar. I've always preferred to give them items to sell and make money that way. That's the kind of person I'm. Sometimes I might give money to a homeless person, but I don't even do that now. What I normally do is I see a homeless person. I'm always thinking, well, if I give him money, what is he going to spend that money on? Is he going to buy food? Is he going to buy cigarettes? Is he going to buy a drink? Is he going to buy drugs or whatever? So I always now, what I normally do is, if I've got a bit of change with me, I'll go in and buy what I can with that bit of change and then go out and give them the food, drink, whatever. I don't give them cash. If I've got the odd 20p or something, then I might drop it in his cup or his hat or something, but I don't give more than £1. No way, because I just don't know what they're spending the money on. Drinking wood cider tonight. So yeah, the problem is I've had to sort my living out because of two reasons. One is that I need it empty so I can start putting my games in there. Two, I believe that there's supposed to be a letter going around from the Housing Association where we've got to have all our electrics checked. That's like light switches, plug sockets, lights up on the ceiling, air vents, electric air vents, anything that runs under electricity has to be checked apparently. And they reckon it might be a 2-hour job. Now they need to get to every plug outlet, and for that I need to make sure they're kind of clear. At the moment there is a small, well, I say small, it's like a reclining chair in front of one of the actual sockets, but I can always pull it out. What else is there? Oh yeah, I put 2 massive boxes of dolls in front of another one, but that can actually be pulled down and they can get to that one. Where my computer table is, there's a socket there, and at the back of the room there's another socket there where the actual shelvings are. But there is a bit of a gap there, which I put something in front of, and that can easily be like moved out of the way so I can just test that socket. Now in here, there's 2 sockets, I think. One behind me and one over there. But to get to that one, I've got to remove those 2 shelving units over there with the games on. And there's a table there. And that needs to come out and thrown away because it's completely buggered. And it's actually like kind of like slanting inwards. That's why the shelves are kind of crooked. But how I'm going to get that out of this door, I don't know, because like the door doesn't open that far, because I've got another shelving unit here for the stuff. A lot of clothes on top of it. A lot of stuff on the actual shelving unit. And that'll take me fucking like at least a couple of days to get that sorted out. And I don't even know if I could even take it apart and put it somewhere. I don't think it's possible. I know there ain't no plug sockets over there. But I know there's one there, one there. I don't know if there's one over that side of the room. If there is, then they're not going to get to it. And they'll either have to come back, or I would probably get a letter giving me a right bollocking and telling me to fucking get out of the flat. Unless, like, the engineers, you know, the electronic and the electricians can get to them. Now, I should have asked the guy upstairs if I could check in one of the rooms to find out if there is a plug socket there on that side. I don't think there is, but there might be. I don't really know. But I am going to start sorting that out later once I've done the living room. Once I've done the living room, then I'm going to start sorting all this shit out and putting them into like storage boxes. You know, the storage boxes will stay in here, but I've got to move everything out of the way of the wardrobe. You know, everything there has got to be moved and stored and packed away properly. And once that's done, then I can store it all on this side. There is a lot of stuff that needs to be thrown away over there. I know that. But there's a lot of stuff, you know, electronics, which I don't really want to throw away because that used to be for me building my ghost hunting equipment. But I am going to start getting rid of some of my ghost hunting equipment because I'm not using it. I'm not going to get back into ghost hunting. I don't really care about ghost hunting, to be honest with you, anymore. So, you know, I will probably still keep some of the equipment because, you know, that is going to pick up value later. You know, it's going to, like, I've got a couple of devices which cost me £250 each. And they are getting hard to find. And I reckon in a couple of years' time, I'll probably get about 700 quid for them. No way. No problems. And I like these EDI meters, which is an EMF meter. So, you know, I reckon I could probably get a bit of money on those later in a few years' time. So, you know, there is other stuff like ghost box radios, which is a form of way to communicate with spirits through radio frequencies. So, you know, there's those I'm going to keep hold of, some EMF meters. But all the stuff I've built myself, I'll probably start getting rid of, you know, selling to other like paranormal groups. I may give some bits and pieces away to paranormal groups for free of charge. I don't know yet. But I really want to get this flat sorted out and, like, you know, cleaned. Especially this room as well. After I've done the living room, this room's next. Some of the electronic stuff in here, you know, I kind of like went overboard and like bought bulk, and I don't think I'm going to be building any more electronic or, like, you know, devices. So a lot of this stuff may go up for like grabs on, you know, eBay or Facebook or something like that. And so I'm not just going to throw away this stuff, you know, because there's a lot of money behind all this electronic stuff. I'm talking about £500-600, maybe more. So yeah, that will probably be packed up, put in boxes. I ain't got nowhere to put those boxes, so the boxes will have to come back in here, but they won't be like cardboard boxes. Because I had a load of discs, PlayStation 3 disc in a box in there a little while ago, and I went to move it and it fell over. So I went to try to pick it up, and the bloody box split open, and all the fucking discs went flying everywhere. And they were the PlayStation games, all the PlayStation cases that we got just the other day. I've got about 3 little blow heaters. I've got to chuck a couple of those away because I don't need that. I'm going to keep one for the living room though, because it does get cold in there sometimes, and I don't have proper heating in there because my central heating runs under gas, because I'm like asthmatic. That gas, even though it's a little pilot light, can kick off my asthma, and I can start having asthma attacks. And I've always got to have either this one with me or this one with me. So I've always got to have that asthma in there with me, just to be on the safe side. Even when I go out, I've got to take them with me. Where my TV is, there's like 3 boxes on top of each other, because this little table and drawer next to me is only like that big, and my table won't fit on it, so I've had to like put 3 black boxes, plastic boxes with like lids on top of each other, so part of the stand will fit on the table and the other fits on the actual box. But sometimes they keep sliding forward, these boxes, and I'm a bit concerned that the TV might slide off and break. It don't really matter if it does fall, or it does, but if it does fall over and break, it's insured anyway. At least I think this one's insured, the Shiba one. A lot of my electronics is insured, like me washing machine, cooker, fridge freezer, microwave. 2 of my 43-inch TVs is insured. 1 isn't. I do want to get another 43-inch TV put into the living room, so I've got 2 43-inch TVs in there and 2 in here. So I will probably carry on doing a little bit of gaming in here sometimes, if it gets too cold in the living room. But I'm going to put my Xbox X and my PlayStation 5 in the bedroom, in the living room, when I can find a place to put them. Which I've got nowhere to put them at the moment. But once I find a place to put them, I can put them there. I can't really put them on the table because there's just ain't enough room on the table. Although it's like an L-shaped computer desk, there ain't really much room on there at the moment, because I've got like the old analog kind of TV what people love using for retro gaming, and then I've got my 43-inch, which is like 43-inch retro TV, and there's like a big monitor there, but it doesn't seem to like connect to the computer for some reason. So that will be gone at some stage, and be replaced with another 43-inch TV, but it won't be this month. I've just spent way too much money on eBay again. Talking about eBay, I have got coming next week, or this week. I did get one game today, which is Fruit Machine Mania, because I do love playing Fruit Machine games. I used to like playing online quite a lot, but I was spending way too much money. Right, so I have got coming PS2 game covers and PS2 and Wii manuals. It's only like about a dozen now. Paid £2.50 plus £3.20 postage, so Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 16 manuals there, which cost me £7.70. Bit much. I also picked up some empty cases for 99p, I think it was. It's got 5 PlayStation 4 cases and 3 DS cases. But a guy sent me a message saying, "Oh, I've accidentally broken 2. So, I'll give you £1 back." Because he's charged me £3.50 for 8 cases. And they don't weigh nothing. I said, "Look, as long as I get the inserts, because that's why I bid it on, because I want the cover inserts. The 2 cases broken, just give me £1 back or something, because then that way it's not going to cost as much in the postage." So I think he refunded me £1. I can't remember, but there is a couple of games on there. There's Plants vs Zombie, Overwatch, Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and Grand Theft Auto 5, and they were on PlayStation 4. But they ain't got the games in there. I don't even think they've got the manuals, but they have got the outer art covers. And then there's 3 DS cases, but only 2 of them have got in the actual cover art, which is Horrid Henry and Cars 2. So I said to him, as long as I've got the inserts, that's the main thing. Picked up a mixed games pack. He wanted 55 quid for them, but I was able to get him down to 40. And the fucking post is £10.99. What's he sending it through? A helicopter, private jet, and gun parachute outside my house. So that's 50 quid. Just for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22, 23, 24, 25 games. Now, the games ain't too bad. You got Brutal Legend, got EA Sports Fight Night Round 3, Bioshock, Ace Combat 6, Max Payne 3, Medal of Honor Airborne, Medal of Honor Type 1 Edition, Medal of Honor Warfighter, Syndicate, 2 Human, Perfect Dark, Fable 2, Fable 3. You got 3 Assassin's Creed games, which is Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, and Black Flag, and Revelations. Then FIFA, you got FIFA 9, FIFA 13, FIFA 14, FIFA 15. Got Guitar Hero. You got An Archery Reigns. You got Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, and Red Dead Redemption itself. And I worked out there's probably about 4 games I could probably trade in and get probably about 20 quid back. All the other games, I don't think is worth 20 quid. So I think I overpaid on that one. Then another one I ordered was total order was £17.97. And they was for PlayStation 2 games. I'm not going to go for all the games, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 23 box games and 3 unboxed. PS2 games by 19 original games and 4 demo discs. 2, I think, might be boxed, or 3 might be boxed. I'm not sure. Can't really tell by this picture. And then you got 3 loose ones. So, although it's free delivery, it still cost me £17.97. I've got Darksiders, the game, coming through the post at some time. Another package deal I bought was a PC collection, 70 discs, no, complete CIB, I believe, and that total order was £28.50. Then I bought some more PlayStation games because I had some good ones. It had like Republic, the Revolution, Evil Genius, Battlefield Vietnam, Black Mirror, Wolfenstein, X3 Reunion, and that's it, I think. Yeah, and that cost me in total £8.69. Then I got some manuals only from one of the buyers, one of the sellers I've already bought stuff from, which is 5, 10, 15. He started at a 99p bid, and 2 I won. One at £7.50, but then there's the £3 posted on top, so that's £10.50. And then the second one was £10.50 plus £3. That's £13.50, because it adds like some really good manuals and cover art. Like, it's got like Killzone, Enslay, Single, whatever it's called, Mafia, Heaven, Captain Scarlet, I think it's Max Payne. That's on one listing. The other one has got Jericho, Jericho, Dragon something, because I can't see the actual thing. Duke Nukem. I think there's another Max Payne. Then there's Underworld. Max something, Bounty Hunter. Really, I think it might be Really Fuse or something, because it's like half covered. And then like Red Fraction. So there's like some decent cover art there. So in total I paid, Christ knows, about 35 on 2 listings. Then I bought another PC bundle, total order, total £10. So it had 3, you wanted £16 with 3 postage, but I chucked him off for a tenner, and he accepted it. And on that one you got like Faces of War, Syndicate, Tactical Ops, Delta Force, Extreme, Call of Duty 2, Extreme Territory, Quake Wars, Enemy Territory, Quake Wars, Outbreak, Gunman Chronicles, 2 different versions, that one, or 2 different cases, 2 different inlays, Frontlines Field of War, Black Hawk Down, 2 copies of them ones. Then there's what I think is IGI 2, Cover Strike, and then there's like Fahrenheit, Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, and Arma Assault. Now I was going through some stuff in the living room, and I found like about 20 PC games which I already had myself. So I stuck them in like one of my little storage drawers from there. So them ones I got today, not here, but I've ordered them Another one was Half-Life Generation Game, PCDV, PC CD-ROM, 4-disc complete vintage classic, and that has got like 4 discs in there. You got Half-Life Counter-Strike, got Half-Life Opposing Force, Half-Life Blue Shift, and then you got Half-Life Game of the Year edition. So that cost me, what was that? Yeah, it's £3.50 charged me for that disc, postage. The game was £4.50. So I paid £8 for that game. And the last one I got just a little while ago was a large amount of empty game discs, £38, and the postage with the postage come to £43, 21p. So we have got more stuff coming this week and during next week. Some of them is going to turn up Monday, between Monday and Thursday. The big bulky one, which has got probably about 150 to 170 cases, is going to be between the 15th of August and Saturday, 17th. Most of the other ones are going to be here between Monday the 12th and Thursday. But then there's another one that says it's going to be here between Friday the 16th and Tuesday the 20th. There was that other PC bundle collection, 70 complete. So there's 70 games, apparently all complete, and it's got like just a quick rundown on a few of them: Stalker Shadow or something, Call of Duty, Left 4 Dead 2, James Bond, 007 Nightfire, Half-Life Episode 1. Got a few sim games there. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The Sims Living It Up, expansion pack. Tony Hawk's Underground, Commandos 2, Ghost Recon, The Orange Box, Left 4 Dead 1. So you got Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Got some other sim games there. City of Heroes, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Robot Wars, The Ultimate Football, Pub Quiz, Fallout 3, Call of Duty 2. There's probably about 6 or 7 sim games there. Star Wars. I think that's Knight of the Republic. Grand Theft Auto 3. Hitman. Couple of FIFA games, and I can't read some of the others because they're too far down. The text is too small to read, even though I'm like zoomed in. I can't read some of them. But that's 70 games, PC games, all complete. And that cost me in total £28, which ain't bad. So we have got to be delivered. Oh, I also ordered some more 34 single DVD cases, which I think we've already had. I'm not sure. It says Monday the 5th, so yeah, I think we've already had them. From DPD. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8 will probably be in one package. That's 7. PC games, 8, 9. Probably got about another 10 more packages turning up, but I'm not going to be getting any more. I've spent way too much money. And I ain't even got anywhere to put half this shit yet. So, you know, I am going to have to go and start having to sort some out and probably like Facebooking it, maybe. But the thing is, a lot of them discs are fucked up. You know, I've got to start cleaning a load of them discs up before I can even consider putting it in as like a package deal with a console, or, you know, putting like a bulk game, you know, for sale on Facebook. I don't think I'll be using eBay. It's just too costly. You've got all the fees, you know, you've got your postal fee, even though if you don't use their service, you still got to pay a postage fee. You got your listing fee, you got your final, you got your selling fee, which is the listing fee. You got your final listing fee. I think you got VAT on top of it. Yeah, you got VAT on top. So there's about 4 or 5 fees you'll pay on just one listing, and that's going to be, you know, daylight robbery. You ain't going to make much money out of it. So I'm going to probably use either Facebook or Vintage. Vintage seems to be better. You know, actually, I've supposed to have some stuff coming from Vintage. Yeah, I ordered some stuff off Vintage. There's a guy just uploaded some. Oh, he sold that. So my orders. No orders yet. I'm sure I had some orders on here. This guy's got Xbox OG ones on there, but it's only like 10 games, but it's wanting 20 quid each for each listing, which I'm not going to be spending any more money on. So that one was delivered, 40 manuals. This guy wanted me buying something off him, which I didn't want. Bleeding Edge we've got. Xbox game bundle we had. PS2 game War of Monsters we got. And 40 gaming manuals we got. So no, I ain't got no. I don't think I've got anything else on Vintage that I've ordered. Luckily. Oh dear. Well, I probably might start putting some stuff on Vintage once I've got the discs all cleaned up. Put some good games on there. You know, a lot of games I will probably keep myself, but there'll probably be games that I won't be keeping. Jesus Christ, man! Like huge job lot of PlayStation 2 games. 2,700 discs, manual artwork cases, $3.5 grand. That's like probably that's $3.5 grand. It's probably about £1.30 a game, I think. Oh, he's got shitloads of games in these CD cases. These like the little round ones. It's got folders which I think is like got the manuals and stuff. Then he's got boxes of like, you know, folders. So he's got boxes of like manuals. Yeah, but it's fucking £3.5 you can be joking. But then you got a collecting person for like from Middlesbrough. One message. I'll just send him a message back. There is some Wii games which I was looking at, but it's only 6. He'd done a counter offer of like £18.50. He wouldn't accept £15. So I tried like £17, still wouldn't do it. And now he's asking like £18.50. I'm not going to buy him. I'd rather wait. Spent too much money, as I say. There is like a 36 PC DVD-ROM games offer at £21.50, but I'm not going to get those. Another one, is that? That's the Wii U one in it, yeah. 29 times original Xbox games. Offer £44.50. I'm not paying for that much. No, I did see a lot of PC games, which I thought, well, you know, maybe I'll get some PC games, you know, kind of thing. And do like a little kind of like mixed deal or something. But there's 22 titles of mixed games. But they are all like Xbox, but most of them I already got. And I don't want to keep getting too many duplicates, or even triples or quadruples, you know. So there's another one here, counter offer £22, and that's 80 PC job lot bundle. No, but it seems like it's got quite a few duplicates in there, which ain't gonna really be worth getting. You know, I was like, you know, just looking at a lot of these PC titles last night. I know a lot of people still do play PC games, you know, but would it really kind of like benefit me getting too many? So I don't want to be sitting on them, you know, kind of thing. You know, I reckon I'm going to be sitting on a lot of these games as it is anyway, for bloody months or even years. So if I was interested in buying a load of games, like PC ones, yeah, that one I purchased anyway. I could buy loads of PC games, but you know, I know a lot of people still do play PC games, but they're playing more of the more recent games, you know, that are coming out than actually playing like the old games. They're not playing the old games as much. There was a job lot of 355 games, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, Wii, and PlayStation 3. The original price was like 239 quid. I thought, yeah, like hell am I going to pay that much for it? Even though we put a discount, and the offer was £199. So like a £40 discount, which is a pretty good, big discount for me. But 300 odd fucking games. Well, I'm not going to put 300 games. There's like 50 Sonic PlayStation 1, PS1 games, job lot. He wanted £71 for that. Well, no, actually, it gave me an offer of £71. It was £80. But I'm not going to be buying any more PlayStation 1 games. I've got, about 70, I think 60 or 70 in a folder doing nothing at the moment. The thing is, a lot of people do not give you a decent discount. If they want to get rid of the games, they should give you at least a 10-15% discount, and that way they can get rid of them. They're still going to be making a little bit of money. I bought that one. No, it depends on what's. It really depends on what's in the bundle deal. If there's some good games which you might be able to make your money back on, fair enough. But so there's a listing here of 80 PC games, and they want 24 quid, or £25 and £7.50. I think I've already bought stuff off him already. But I'm not willing to buy more PC games at the moment. I've got like 170 coming through as it is. I've still got a load of fucking preview offers from days ago, which people are still sending me. See, with that big one, the last one I just bought, I put one bid in earlier today, and it got overbidded, and it got up to about £16-17. I thought, well, hang on, if these are all complete box games, which it says on there, that's a pretty good fucking deal, a pretty good buy there. But they're not. These are like just empty cases, but in 150 empty cases with all the inlays for 40 quid. It's pretty good. Just ask if there's any manuals for these cases. See what else she's got. I'm not going to be buying anything else. I'm going to see what he's got. Yeah, ain't got nothing else. You've got a Penny Arcade Super Mario Bros. Set, classic Mario Bros. NES and pin star. So like it's like 2 little star pins. No, I was offered a discount on a bundle of 100 PS3 game cases, empty cases. No inlays, nothing, just the cases. Free postage. It was like 21 quid for them, but I've decided not to go for those now. No, there's a lot more listings on there. I just found one. Oh, that's buy it singly. The only thing I want to get now is most probably more manuals and cover art. There's a Sony PlayStation Classic Mini Console box. Oh, it's just a box only. Fucking need been playing up again today. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to shoot off. Done my little chat tonight. Not doing any gaming for a few days. Might start doing a bit more gaming next week, but for the rest of this week and weekend, I'm not going to do any because I'm too bloody tired by sorting all this bloody living room out and getting rid of stuff. So, yeah, so I'm ending it here. Cheers for watching. Don't forget, like, share, hit the notification bell for the next live stream or upload or gaming video. Leave a comment if you wish to. Give us a thumbs up. And also, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because I want to get 500 before the end of the year. You know, you can subscribe and not come back. That's okay, but at least, please subscribe. All right, catch you later. Bye for now.